guys, welcome to another episode of A Dude Cooking Some Food. Today we're going to be doing spaghetti with meat sauce. This is actually one of my favorite meals to make. I make it usually once a week. It's pretty simple to make, pretty easy. I'm going to walk you through how I make it and what I use. This is actually my first video in my new apartment, so hopefully the lighting is going to be a little bit better in this one. Alright, so just kind of starting out with the ingredients I'm going to be using. I've got the beef, 80% lean, 20% fat. That's what I usually get. At Kroger, it's about $4.50, not bad. I've got a pound, exactly a pound of that. And I got some ragu sauce, just simple spaghetti sauce, and I'm using the 100% whole grain spaghetti for the pasta. So that's it, just 3 basic ingredients. Okay, so right now I've got the water boiling. It's been on for about 5 minutes. I'm going to wait till it starts boiling, then I'm going to put in the spaghetti. So, just kind of waiting right now. I don't have another pot to use for the meat. I am going to brown that after I cook the spaghetti noodles. But because I don't have another pot, I have to do it after I do the spaghetti. So, just kind of waiting right now. Actually, I do have some onions. Got an onion here, so I'm going to chop that up. I usually put onions and sometimes some garlic on my spaghetti. Don't have any garlic this time, but I'm going to use an onion. So I'm going to probably chop that up while I'm waiting. Like I said before, guys, this is my first video in my new apartment. I like it so far. It's a bit of a change from my old apartment. But it's definitely a lot cheaper. I've got a lot more space, and it's a lot closer to work. And those were the 3 main things that I was looking at when switching apartments. So yeah, it's going good so far. I've been here for about 2 weeks. There's a lot more bugs around that I've noticed. I'm right next to a wooded area, and I'm on the first floor. So naturally, there's going to be more bugs, which I'm not a big fan of. That's just another thing I have to get used to, I guess. But overall, it's been great. You know, it's been really peaceful here, really quiet. I've met 1 or 2 people here so far. They seem pretty nice, So so far not too many complaints. But yeah, I'm gonna start chopping up this onion while I'm waiting for the water to boil. Okay, so the water is finally coming to a boil, and I'm going to add the spaghetti noodles. Really simple. I like to break the noodles in half before I put them in there. I just think it cooks better. So I'm going to break these up. Pretty simple so far, not a lot of technique involved in this. Of course, you wouldn't expect me to cook anything that involves a lot of technique. But yeah, so just adding the noodles right now. We've been pretty slow at work this week. We haven't had a lot going on. We're preparing for the month close. Some of you may not know, but I do accounting and finance for a company in Alpharetta. Basically, I just help out with the month-end closing, help out with some of the accounting stuff, finance stuff, things like that. So that's what I do. And we've been a little slow this week. I think everybody in the office except 1 or 2 of us are out of town. Everybody else is in Amsterdam. So it's been really quiet in the office this week. Alright, anyways, so I've got the noodles in. Okay, so the noodles are in the pot now and they're cooking. The water's boiling. I'll usually give it about 7 to 10 minutes, and that should be the right amount of time for the noodles. You don't want to cook it less than 7 minutes or it'll be too hard. You don't want to cook it more than 10 minutes because it'll get too soggy. So you want to find that balance between 7 to 10 minutes for me. So I'm just going to wait on this, and I'm going to cut that onion real quick. Okay, so I'm about to cut the onion. I'm about to show you my technique. And this in no way is the proper way to do it, but it's the only way I know how, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. So I'm peeling the skin off first. Alright, so cutting it, I just usually go down the middle like this. It's a big onion. And just go down again like so. Okay, so I just put the ground beef into the pot. I'm going to let this cook for a little bit. It shouldn't take too long, maybe 15 minutes or so. It's not going to take long. It was refrigerated, so it wasn't frozen. It's a lot more difficult to cook it when it's frozen. But thankfully I put it in the refrigerator this morning. Okay, so the meat is done cooking, and I've strained it already, and now it's time to turn on the stove one more time and add the pasta sauce. There we go. Not much longer, guys. Almost finished. I am starving. Alright, so I'm going to let that cook just for a few minutes. It shouldn't take too long for this. Just mainly to warm up sauce and the meat a little bit more. Okay, so this is the finished product. As you can see, I've got the spaghetti, and I warmed up some garlic bread last night, so I'm going to have that again tonight. I usually like to put a little bit of olive oil in the spaghetti. It tastes good and it's good for you, so usually like to put that in there. And alright, so I'm about to dig in and let you know how it is. Okay, so I just finished and it was great. Tasted just as good as the last time I made it. Yeah, it was very simple. It didn't take too long at all. I only used 4 ingredients, so simple, quick. And now I've got food for at least a few days, so that's always good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure most of you already knew how to cook spaghetti, but I just want to show you how I make it, what I use, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop a like on the button below. I'm about to conclude the video. It's Thursday, so we're about to come up on the weekend. I don't know what I have planned for the weekend, but looking forward to it. And make sure you comment in the section below. Let me know what you think about the video, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So it's about 8 o'clock. I'm about to take a shower or something, get ready for bed, and maybe watch some TV or something like that. So, alright guys, so hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.